Former Congolese President Joseph Kabila returned to the country for the first time in 2 years, having arrived in the rebel-held eastern city of Goma. Kabila's arrival comes after senators stripped him of his immunity over alleged support for the Rwanda-backed M23 rebel group, which has been fighting the Congolese army. Kabila, who has previously denied links to the rebel group, recently decried the justice system, alleging it was exploited for political ends. The 53-year-old led DR Congo, or the Democratic Republic of Congo, for 18 years after succeeding his father, Laurent, who was shot dead in 2001.
After weeks of speculation that the former Congolese president would make return to the country and head to East, Joseph Kabila eventually confirmed the rumors. He appeared for the first time in public in rebel-held territory in the country's volatile East on May 29th, meeting with religious leaders in what participants said was a push for peace.
You can note that the former president of the republic called us to express his wish to see peace return to this eastern part first and throughout the entire national territory. His wish is that peace be restored, national cohesion, but also living together. That is briefly what he told us in his message.
Kabila, who has been out of the country since 2023, mostly in South Africa, is wanted in Congo for alleged crimes against humanity for supporting the insurgency in the east, including a role in the massacre of civilians. Congo has also moved to suspend his political party and seize the assets of its leaders. The former president's camp denies any ties to the Rwanda-backed M23 rebels, who have seized more territory than ever since January. He had been vowing to return to the Central African country for weeks to help find a solution to the conflict. His return could complicate Washington's plans for a peace agreement between Congo and Rwanda. Masad Boulos, Trump's senior advisor for Africa, told Reuters earlier this month the deal could be signed this summer, accompanied by minerals deals aimed at bringing billions of dollars of Western investment to the region.
They didn't propose anything to us. Rather, we waited to hear what he had to say, and he told us that he came here for peace. Now, our main concern indeed is peace. Even our people long for peace. And anyone who engages in that pursuit, well, we as traditional leaders see it as our greatest concern and deepest wish.
Congolese President Felix Tshisekedi accused Kabila of positioning himself as the rebel leader, along with Rwandan President Paul Kagame. The country's Senate also voted to lift Kabila's immunity. By 88 ballots to 5, the upper house backed exposing the 53-year-old to prosecution on charges of supporting the M23 armed group, which has seized swathes of the eastern DRC with Rwandan support.
La justice congolaise a rassemblé un maximum de preuves.
The Congolese justice system has gathered as much tangible and irrefutable evidence as possible to support the clear involvement and direct participation of Joseph Kabila, Kabong, in the war crimes, crimes against humanity, and massacres of peaceful civilians and soldiers currently being perpetrated in the eastern part of the country.
A close aide of Kabila's said his interactions were aimed at learning about security challenges in the region and that political, administrative, military, and civil society figures were invited to further discussions. It is unclear how long Kabila intends to stay in M23-held territory. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One.